In this video, we are going to look at subtracting integers, and we are going to look at a strategy where we rewrite our subtraction problem as an addition problem. Sometimes we are more comfortable solving an addition problem instead of a subtraction problem. So by rewriting our subtraction problems as addition problems, we can more comfortably find the result. So let's look at our directions here. It says we're going to rewrite each subtraction problem as an equivalent addition problem. So when we rewrite a subtraction problem as an addition problem, the problem is still equivalent. It's still going to produce the same result. But sometimes it just makes us a little bit more comfortable understanding how to arrive at our result and using our rules for adding integers. All right, let's take a look at the example problem. We just have a basic subtraction here, 5 minus 3. I think we can all agree that 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So that's why we're starting with such a basic problem. So you can see the property in action, and then you can understand why it's equivalent to rewrite a subtraction problem as an equivalent addition problem and still get the same result. So like I said, we all agree that 5 minus 3 is 2. Well, let's rewrite this subtraction problem as an addition problem. So we're going to keep the first number the same. It's just 5. Now the subtraction sign is going to change to an addition sign, and then we are going to add the opposite of the number that's being subtracted. So when you're subtracting a number, really all you're doing is adding the opposite of that number. So if you know your rules for adding integers, then you also know how to solve every subtraction problem because you can just rewrite it as an equivalent addition problem. So let's take a look again. We have 5 minus 3, which is a subtraction problem, but we change that subtraction sign to addition, and then we add the opposite of the number we were subtracting. So you make two changes. You change the subtraction sign to addition, but then you change the number that you were subtracting to its opposite. So we were subtracting the number 3. Well, the opposite of 3 is negative 3. So the subtraction problem 5 minus 3 becomes 5 plus negative 3, which is also equal to the number 2. So we can see our equivalent addition problem is 5 plus negative 3, and either way, our result is the number 2. All right, let's look at these 4 example problems. So our first subtraction problem is 2 minus 8. So we keep 2 the same, but the minus sign becomes an addition sign. And since we were subtracting 8, now we're going to add the opposite of 8, which means we're really thinking of the addition problem 2 plus negative 8, which is negative 6. Let's take a look at the next one. I have 7 minus negative 6. That is a subtraction problem. We're going to rewrite it keeping the number 7 the same. Now, I just circled the subtraction sign or the minus sign. That is the sign that turns into addition. So now I have 7 plus, and now I want to add the opposite of the number I was subtracting. Well, since I was subtracting a negative 6, now I'm just adding a positive 6. So the result of 7 minus negative 6 becomes 7 plus 6, which is the same as 13. Let's take a look at the next one. I have negative 8 minus 7. So I've circled the subtraction sign, and that is the sign that is going to change to addition. Now, since I was subtracting 7, I want to now add the opposite of 7, which means I'm adding negative 7. And when I add two negative values together, the result is also negative. So negative 8 plus negative 7 becomes negative 15. Let's take a look at the last one. I'm starting with negative 6, and then I am subtracting negative 2. So to rewrite this, I keep negative 6 the same. The subtraction sign becomes an addition sign. And then I'm going to add the opposite of negative 2, which means I'm adding 2. So this becomes negative 6 plus 2, which is equal to negative 4. All right, let's go back and make sure we understand which subtraction sign is getting turned into an addition sign. So let's look at the first example. It was 5 minus 3. So that minus sign is what became a plus sign. As you can see right there, I made it a plus sign. In the next example, we had 2 minus 8, and that is the subtraction sign that became 2 plus, and then we turned it into 2 plus negative 8. Okay, here comes the problems that you are going to complete and upload for your 2 bonus points for week 2. So here is the problems that I would like you to complete. So we're going to rewrite each subtraction expression as an equivalent addition expression, and then you will simplify. So in the table, you can see that we have 4 subtraction expressions right here. Each one you're going to rewrite as an equivalent addition expression, and then you're going to provide the simplified result. So you can do this on a blank whiteboard screen on your iPad and upload it as a PDF into the assignment, or you can just do it on a piece of paper and take a photo of it and scan it as a PDF and upload it into the assignment. So the assignment is found at the bottom of this weekly overview page. We are in week 2. And after you read through all the other items on the week 2 overview page so you get an idea of what is coming in week 2, then you can go ahead and upload your work for your 2 bonus points. Now, this time I have the bonus points assignment due on Wednesday. I know for week 1, I had it due Sunday night. That's because we had a short week because of Labor Day, and also you were still getting used to navigating through Canvas. But now that bonus assignment is always going to be due on Wednesday night to encourage you to get your assignment started and to read the weekly overview early in the week instead of waiting till the weekend. And then you'll feel so good that you've got some of your work done and it's not even Sunday night yet. What a good feeling. All right, have a wonderful week, and please let me know if you have any questions.